And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Mets going up against the Atlanta Braves. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And today's starting pitcher, Holmes. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, I'm looking to see if he can increase the amount of swings and misses and perhaps get more strikeouts, because hitters are batting over 300 against him, and that means guys are getting the barrel to the ball. Exit velocity's got to be pretty good when you have that kind of batting average, so he's going to have to find a way to do something different in this one.
Brandon Nimmo leading things off and takes a strike. Fouled off left side. The pitch. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Here's Francisco Lindor.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
Off the mark there. Ball one. Lindor, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 31 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. The 1-0. Low throw, picked, he's safe. Man at first. And next for the Mets, Juan Soto with 3 hits on the series and one of them a homer. Check swing, called strike. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Lindor gets his lead at first with nobody out. Runner on the go. Next offering is fouled back. Fastball is outside. He gets there with the slide. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Let's take a look at our lineup. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Brandon Nimmo.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, you know, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Pete Alonso stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Outside low, 2-2. 1 out and a runner at second here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. That one missed. In the air to left center. Profar has a beat on it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Here's Jesse Winker. Senga, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the third and final game of the series. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And this one looks like trouble. Scoring is Lindor. It's 2-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's a big power threat. Mark Vientos. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
The 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here. Make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
And a slider misses down and away.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Man at second.
2-2 to count.
That misses the zone, and the count is filled up.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
2 outs. Cut out and miss, struck him out. They limit the damage here. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Mets 2 and the Braves coming up. Back at Truist Park. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Senga. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it. It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Out to short, Lindor. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. And no doubt a big factor in this series so far, Austin Riley.
This guy had an on-base percentage of over 400 last month. That's just telling you he's taking his walks, he's getting his knocks, he's finding some holes. Everything just going really well for him right now. But don't overlook the fact that that happens because he's having consistently good at-bats.
Jurickson Profar batting with 1 down, takes a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr. is up. He's someone who grew up playing baseball with his friends. Singy, his school is next door to the only baseball field in his hometown.
Yeah, that made it easy to jump the fence and play games after class, which is exactly what they did. School started at 7, but the moment it was over, it was time for baseball. Ronald will play until his mom yelled for him to come home for dinner.
1-1.
2 out, space is empty. Ground ball, left side. Fires across the diamond. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Braves go down quickly here. They trail it here 2-0. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to him. Luis Torrens. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing. But it's that big arm that really stands out. Holmes back to work. That one fouled off.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Ronnie Mauricio now. And that is out of play. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Torrens on at first. Nobody out. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Profar settles under it. Makes the grab, and there's one away.
Batting ninth, center fielder Jose Siri.
So up next for New York, Jose Siri.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently. More than 2 strikeouts per game over the last 10. Grab some bench.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
And now 2-1. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because the pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Brandon Nimmo. He's already homered here in this one. Late with the swing there.
0-1's the count.
Two outs. Right side. Diving stop at first. And that's a nice play to end the inning.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
Back here in Atlanta. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Falling behind 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Tap dances out of the way of that one. Hot shot to third. Toss to Alonso. That's one out the bottom of the second. Here is Austin Riley.
Riley is one of those players that made his presence known in the majors right away. He hit a 438-foot home run off a Michael Wacha fastball in his second at bat, which is probably the best way to make a first impression as a rookie, Boog.
That's in there, and that's strike two. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. 0 for 6 in the series so far. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Wow! It went off the roof of the restaurant. What a shot. That'll fire up the dugout. His 12th of the season, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
I'm excited to see that one again, but with the StatCast data, because that was a bomb. Oh, says he drove it out of here at 115 miles an hour.
I think I heard the ball screaming on its way out. And that's some serious exit velo, pretty elite, and he caught it just right to get it up in the air as well.
So 2 down. Here's Sean Murphy. Just missed. And a foul ball. It's in and out of his glove. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Misplay doesn't cost him. Inning over. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back, and struggles at the plate in this series as we take a look at the numbers. Line drive, caught!
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives don't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Here's Juan Soto. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Two outs, base is empty. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. He's 0 for 1. There's a swing and a miss.
He's got a good rhythm going. 2 quick outs. Guy like that wants to get the ball, deliver that next pitch, get back in the dugout as quickly as possible.
Alonso started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
On the ground to short, Arcia. Throws across the diamond, and that takes care of Alonso. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. Check swing, went around, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
That was pretty nasty.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Nick Allen in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And that misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Strike on the outside, and it's 2-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Foul ball there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. It's slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that just misses. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. To the right side, Mauricio sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down. So up next, Michael Harris the second. Ground ball up the middle. Mauricio with the throw to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And the Braves go down quietly. They're down 2-1. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Winker, 31 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. And that one upstairs, ball one.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Harris makes the grab, one down. And now it's Mark Vientos. His first at bat was a strikeout. Back up the middle and a base hit.
Now batting, catcher
Luis Torrens now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swinging a foul straight back. That to right. Acuna snags it for the second out. So digging in, Ronnie Mauricio. Fly to left his first time. Swung on, belted. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Grant Holmes won't go any further, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Pitching change here, Bryce Elder.
Don't expect to see a whole lot of swings and misses, but he's going to compete out there on the mound.
So up next, Jose Siri. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. And there's a strike.
0-1.
And that one is inside. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Number 63 appears to be getting loose. Johnson getting cranked up as well. Elder fires. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Swing and a miss, struck him out. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. And midway in the 4th, it's the Mets 2 and the Braves 1. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Breaking ball misses down and away.
2 balls, no strikes.
Swing and a ground ball to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Grounded out his first time up.
No, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
Just missed. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Grounded out his first time. Pulls that one foul. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
This guy's pounding the
No
zone.
ball,
Hitters
2
don't have
strikes.
time to think in between pitches.
Got it. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Down in order go the Braves. And they trail it here 2-1. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
What's the count?
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Hits the fence. And that's a leadoff double.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 1 for 2. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, these Mets, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Runner at second, nobody out. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Juan Soto now 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
Next offering is fouled back. Man at second. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Oh, and he hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Here's Pete Alonso. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Acuna on the run. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. 2 on, 1 out. Double steal. Foul ball still 0-2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Got him swinging. And now Jesse Winker, 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. And that's the third out. 2 left for the Mets. They lead it 2-1. Back at Truist Park, here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. Senga back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Torrens down to first, gets him, One away on a drop third strike.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And the batter now, Matt Olson. He's already homered in this game. In there for strike one. The Braves down by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. Went with the sweeper, but it misses.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
2 down, nobody on. That's in there, and that is strike 2. On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first, and that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5. It's the Mets 2 and the Braves 1. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Now he breaks his back. The throw to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
And here's the catcher, Luis Torrens. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. And stepping in for New York, Ronnie Mauricio. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-1.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw on to Olson. And the Mets go 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down that time. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Mets 2 and the Braves 1. Here's Orlando Arcia, really thriving with the bat this season here at home. The shortstop takes the ball. Late swing fouled off. And that one fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first. One up, one down.
Now batting, second baseman, Nick Allen.
Nick Allen next up for the Braves. Allen hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
This to third. Throw sails over his head at first. But no one moves up as it's backed up nicely there.
Just kind of sailed that throw and pulled it across his body towards the right field side of first base. And usually that means the fielder just didn't square up his shoulders to the target. And I think that throw had just as much to do with his footwork as anything else.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. And that one fouled off. With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the sixth. Not even close there. 1-1. To short, could be two. Flips to second, that's one. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
And we're back. New inning getting started. And now the center fielder, Jose Siri. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Joe Jimenez getting ready to go. Bummer also throwing.
That's out.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Next pitch in for a strike and a count 2-1. Swing and a miss and a slider. That missed by a lot, and that's ball three. Got him. He picks up his fifth strikeout on the hill.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Brandon Nimmo will hit next. That one lifted to left. Profar has this one sized up. Makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And next for the Mets, Francisco Lindor. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
One
The
ball,
shortstop takes the
strikes.
ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Outside, 2-2. That's the third, and it gets by him.
Now batting, right fielder, Juan Soto.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. And that one hammered back there. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. His 33rd homer of the year. It's 4-1. And all he needed was a late single to keep his hitting streak alive, but that'll do.
Yeah, nerves of steel. He knew the streak was on the line, but he didn't let it stop him from blasting one out of here. Keep it going, my guy. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Alonso at the plate now. That's ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Whoa, recognize that pitch just in time. Able to keep those hands back. Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. Swings through that.
2-2 the count.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. That misses the zone. 3-2 now. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Over to first, and that is the inning. Mets had 2 runs on this blast. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. Profar climbs in on that left side. The Braves in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Inside.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Senga winds and deals. Profar gets a piece there. Just misses. The count now 2-2. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Whips it to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Here's Acuna now.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Late on that fastball.
So impressive how the velo is still there, even this deep into the outing.
Pitch in the dirt, and the count 1-2. The Mets leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. And right back to the mound. And that quickly 2 away.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. That's to third. Zips it to first. Ozuna is out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. Nothing doing here this half. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Mets 4 and the Braves 1. New pitcher now, number 63.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
At the plate, Jesse Winker. Hit on the ground to short. Arcia whips it to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Aaron Bummer, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Johnson warming up as well. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Stays alive. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. So up next for New York, Luis Torrens. Missed inside with the curve.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
Slider right there.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count is 1-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets, but they lead it 4-1. Back here in Atlanta, Austin Riley at the plate. Senga into his 8th inning of work. Singy, he's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Soto makes the grab, 1 away. Pitch count in great shape. It seems he might have a chance to finish it. Here's Matt Olson down.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
The Braves trailing by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And down on strikes he goes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Murphy in the box again, takes a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3, and they trail it 4-1. Aaron Bummer will take over here. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 49, Aaron Bummer.
So digging in, Ronnie Mauricio.
Second baseman, Ronnie Mauricio.
Throw on to Olson, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Now batting, center fielder, Jose Siri.
So up next, Jose Siri. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. First pitch misses. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Dylan Lee, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Mets, left fielder Brandon Nimmo.
And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. On the ground. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play. Francisco Lindor getting ready to hit. He's one of the best players in the game. Slice down the right side. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here at the top of the 9th. Runners on the move. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. Save. Double steal.
Very nice head first slide right there to the outside of third base. That makes that distance that the catcher throws just a little bit further. That's what you want to do right there. Make it tougher for that third baseman to put down a quick tag. Nice job.
Two on, 1 out. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
And now, Juan Soto.
We just might be talking about this at bat in our post-game wrap. He's proven he can drive in runs in these spots.
0-1.
2 on, 2 outs. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Bomber deals. That one outside. 1-2 to count.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
A couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Back at Truist Park, and the batter will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. Senga back to work. Ripped to third and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
So digging in, Nick Allen. That one's in there, 0-1. Foul ball. 0-2 now. Got him looking for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm. Put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Now it's going to be Michael Harris II. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result. Really important at bat coming up now.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. And ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
1-1.
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Terrific job in this game. He scattered 2 hits and pretty dominant. Efficient with his pitch count. Got himself all the way to the finish line and finished what he started.